Unerwartet singt eine schöne Frauenstimme.
Okay, welcome everybody. You're listening to Fold by Fold, the podcast on new music, improvised music, weird music from around the world. And today we have a very special guest for you, one that I think most of you all might not even know until now. This guy, his name is Thor Kissing, is definitely one of the most fascinating people writing music right now. He's a songwriter and producer. This guy has worked in more different genres than any of us combined, probably. This guy is obsessively working on stuff like, I don't know, 20 releases a year is not something strange coming from Thor. Please welcome with me Thor Kissing from the Netherlands.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm Thor Kissing, yeah, and yeah, well, what should I say? It was a really good introduction you did there, so yeah.
Thank you. All right. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna run the standard interview shtick with you.
Yeah.
At what age did you become interested in music?
I think I was like, I think I was 6 years old or something, and then like my dad, he showed me, or like I was watching the Belgian kids TV, and then it was like it didn't start yet for that day, so there was like radio on the television with teletext on it.
Yeah.
And then there was a song by Nits, which eventually became my favorite band, which is now replaced with another band named Cardiacs.
Ah, yeah.
But Nits were my favorite band for years and years. But that song by Nits, Radio Shoes, it played on that channel, and then like my dad, he was immediately like, "Wow, oh, that's the Nits," and I'm sure you love the CD I have of them, and so he put
was
in
right.
he put in the CD of them, which actually started with Radio Shoes, the album Ginormal Dwarf, and when I listened to that, I was immediately enchanted by the nice music, and then my dad also went to in the coming weeks he went to teach me about good music like the Beatles and Eels also, and XTC. That was in the coming years actually. So at a very young age I already was a fan of Nits, the Beatles, XTC and Eels mostly.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's how it goes. So your interest in music basically started from the listening angle, right? Like you were never sent to music lessons before.
Yeah, I actually when I was like let's say I was a year or 7, I went to drumming lessons. But I never really was the kind of kid who like loved learning music things, and I just wanted to play music.
I feel that.
I just wanted to do whatever the fuck I wanted to. So yeah. So and they my parents also they thought I was a really special kid, and then eventually I got diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. So yeah, that's also what that explained it a bit. So
You're not the first one on the podcast, by the way. This is really funny.
yeah.
The other day I interviewed Adam Nawarrell, who's also on the spectrum. And honestly, I think just generally, if you look at outsider music and even in the academic sphere, with new music and with jazz and shit, I think most of the people are honestly on the spectrum. Like,
yeah, sure. Yeah. But anyway, then I, like, at I think I was 9 years old or 10 years old, I went to special music therapy for autistic people. And that went a lot better.
Yeah.
And I actually this year I also went back to that same teacher. So for a while, but it didn't really work out the same as when I was younger, because I'm not that good at taking the bus and getting there on time. So yeah.
Based.
Yeah.
Oh man, hang on for a second. I will have to pick up my drink real quick. I left it on the other side of the room. Just a few seconds.
I'm gonna grab some Coke as well. Pepsi.
Okay, I'm back. So as I understand, you are pretty much, or yeah, you're basically completely self-trained. Okay.
Wait a second, where's the Pepsi? It's not in the fridge.
Oh no. Okay, pick up the Pepsi then.
Yeah. Got it. Need to pour myself a glass. It's all shaky.
For the listeners at home, this is some of Thor's music.
So yeah, there I am.
Alright. Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, this is also funny. Usually in this podcast I drink with people, but Thor is very, 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 very clever, so he doesn't drink at all.
Yeah.
So he's having Pepsi.
Well, I drink, but not alcoholic. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, so as I understand it, you are basically, when it comes to music, completely self-trained, right? Like autodidactic, picking up stuff from listening.
Yeah, and what's funny about my music, it sounds really psychedelic and all, but I don't even use drugs, or as we just said, I don't even drink alcoholics. Mm-hmm. I'm totally clean when it comes to like drugs and alcohol, but yeah, it somehow my music is really psychedelic.
Honestly, I think like if you really want to make psychedelic, mind expanding, out there kind of music, it's probably better to be sober, because at some point any kind of drug will have a dulling effect on you, and it will have a hindering on your creativity.
Well, as some people say, the best music that is made under influence of drugs and such. But yeah, my music is a clear example of that not being true, I'd say.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, for real. I feel like the whole stigma around it is just basically boomer folklore at this point, like yeah, my favorite band, the 60s, man. They were tripping so hard.
Yes. Well, part of what makes my music so psychedelic is actually my autism and my ADHD. I've been diagnosed with ADHD also recently.
Oh damn! Double trouble.
But when I was a kid, I already thought I had ADHD, so it's not a surprise at all.
Is there like, I don't think I really understand ADHD, because to me it seems that there is no real meaningful distinction between like high functioning Asperger type autism and ADHD, basically.
Well,
I could never see the border.
ADHD is like getting really like really busy in your head, and with like when I also I always I daily I take Ritalin, and that's also a common medication for people with ADHD. When I don't
So
take
you're a
that,
drug user after all.
yeah. My head is really like spinning inside, and it's all like it's last week I had like this thing in my head when I didn't take my medication. I was like really doing really quick impressions of Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention in my head, and doing it out loud also.
Wow.
Like Mother People was in my head stuck, and I did it quicker and quicker. Like let me take a minute to tell you, my friend. Let me take a minute to tell you.
I'm in a person. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, and I tried to do it even quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Nice.
then tried it even quicker, but that didn't really. Yeah.
Oh damn. Yeah. Maybe Ritalin isn't too bad after all. Yeah. And to be honest, like it does definitely help with some kind of attention deficits. I'm personally not really a fan of it when I got it, for this kind of concentration issues and shit like that.
Yeah.
It just made me
Well,
very
in
it made me
in Dutch
very
we have
sluggish.
yeah. In Dutch we have like a mocking like it's a mocking explanation of the abbreviation of ADHD is like alle dagen heel druk, which means all days very busy.
Nice.
ADHD, alle dagen heel druk.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't think we have one in German. We probably do, but I don't know.
Yeah, in German it's ADHS,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. ADHS,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can't think of one right now. Yeah. That's it's so funny, I come with people here to talk about music, and at some point we just completely hit the mental health road. But so, like with you, it's actually kind of intimidating, man. Like your discography is like so fucking huge and varied,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
split onto multiple
Yeah, and
different
sometimes I come across things I made and I find it on Spotify, and I think, hey, did I make that? Yeah, I made it, but I totally forgot about it. Like I had this Paul Stretch ambient project from like 3 years ago called Kazupi, and I stumbled upon it again a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about Kazupi. So yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, that's the thing. Should we play a little bit of it, maybe?
Of what? Kazupi or just
Of Kazupi or whatever you want to play, frankly.
I don't think Kazupi is a great thing to play, because it's mostly songs of like half an hour, so and it's like really boring ambient Paul Stretch stuff actually. So it's just there to push boundaries of song length and all. That's the whole thing.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Paul
but
Stretch is such a tempting tool, when making ambient music, honestly. It's so low effort, and you can get some, like, legitimately beautiful sounds from it, and, why should I even give a fuck if I could just put, like, Schlager records through Paul Stretch and make, like, the most transcendental, beautiful ambient piece ever,
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking maybe I can play something from my computer, because the microphone is literally I don't have a microphone plugged in. It's just the mic of the iMac. So
God damn.
So you can probably hear it. People can probably hear it from my microphone when I just turn the volume a bit higher. So let's play one of my new songs. For actually, it's a single which comes out 10 December, and it's let me tell the background story about it. It was like I had a dream a few weeks ago, and I woke up with that song stuck in my head, and it didn't exist yet. I'm really sure it didn't exist yet. So I had to get out of bed immediately to make a beginning of it, so that I won't forget it. And it's actually finished, and it's a banger, I gotta say myself. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah, okay, play that.
It's called Bong Hit Curtain.
Oh yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, that's also from the dream or something. I didn't even remember what I dreamed about, but I woke up with the song stuck in my head. So yeah. Here it comes.
Wow. All right. It's from the bong. Ah, damn it. Really do be a banger.
It's the feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling.
Nice.
It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain. It's just a feeling of the bong hit curtain.
Wow. Damn. That climax was like something like, I don't know, like a big Justin Timberlake production or something. God
Thank
damn.
you.
Very, very nice
Thank you.
though. Wonderful.
Thank you. Glad you like it.
Wonderful stuff. This might be a little bit confusing to our listenership, because, we have like some really abrasive people on here sometimes. But I think we should give Thor a go because like everything he does is pretty great. And like I've recently bought an album of yours called Droeftuter. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, exactly. Droeftuter.
Holy fucking shit. Like, guys, that album is a fucking face melter. And I really recommend you all check it out. I will put the link later in the YouTube comments when this gets uploaded. By the way, Thor, I completely invite you to send me a link package when we are done talking. So that I have everything, in the YouTube description that you want to share with the folks.
Yeah, because like this song is not released yet, but it's gonna be released on 10 December. So maybe you can put the link to it later when it's released.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the release date of this episode will be... Oh, it will actually be the 12th December. So we're good, I think. Or maybe it will be the 5th. I don't have my schedule figured out yet.
Oh, wow.
This is just the second episode that I've done.
Then the second episode, I think. This weekend on Sunday it's 28 November and then 5 December. So 5th December, I think.
I do believe so. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I've just decided that I'm gonna release all of these on Sunday. I think that's a pretty safe day.
Yeah. Sunday is a nice day, yeah.
Probably the kind of day where people have the kind of mindset
time
to listen.
And time to listen to it, yeah.
To 30 minutes of people talking about shit. Damn, you've done so much different stuff, man. Like, I remember, for example, Pronksstukken is an album that really comes to mind.
Yeah.
I think that's the first
Pronksstukken.
project of yours that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Well, it fucking blew my mind, man.
It's not finished, Pronksstukken, but I haven't really made anything that's Pronkstuk worthy, like with to put on it as Pronkstuk 9. So yeah.
Okay, for our listeners at home, Pronksstukken is basically a work in progress. The pronk pieces, and pronk is a synthesis of the rigor of prog with the kind of attitude of punk. Or something like that.
With Cardiacs mostly inspired. Yeah.
Like Thor is really into the Cardiacs, as he's mentioned already.
And Pronksstukken is also a Dutch word for like pieces of which you are really proud. Like
Bruchstück.
When you say like I own this really rare record. Mm-hmm. It's the Pronkstuk of the collection.
That's a genius level pun. Goddamn, everybody check out Pronksstukken. That thing is extreme. Okay, let me play a little bit of it. You won't be able to hear it, Thor, but I will. Yeah,
maybe I can play it. That's
exactly.
better.
Yeah, you can put it in a bot. Like put something in the Discord.
Yes, or I can play it just like with.
All right, yeah, or via laptop.
Like with Bonnet Curtain, like. Let me play. Let me play just Pronkstuk 5 to 8. It's about 4 minutes long, 4 or 5 minutes long.
Oh shit, something's not working out. The Cardiacs chord progression.
Exactly.
Now we're talking.
And this one even contains a part of a Cardiac's cover.
That's crazy. Ah, yeah. Bum,
Even.
bum, bum.
And now comes the final one. There it comes. Yes.
That ending. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fellas, bei Prunkstücken will obviously sound better as a Bandcamp download than played through Discord via laptop speakers and mic. But damn, that's yeah, that's a great project, man. Really fun to listen to. Really fucking creative. And like, keep in mind that this motherfucker is self-taught. Like, there are parts in here where you kind of went baroque on us, right? It kind of sounded like some very baroque era kind of harpsichord music, maybe.
Oh yeah. Like you mean really digital or?
I couldn't really hear it yet right now in the stream, just through the whole recording circumstances. But there were like melodically, it really reminded me of like some Baroque era music, early Baroque era, like Franz Ignaz
Oh wait,
Bieber.
I thought you said broke, but baroque.
Baroque. Yep.
Yeah. I thought you said broke. As in that I don't have enough money to to make it sound really great.
Oh no,
I thought
that's
you were
me.
insulting me.
Yeah, that's like role reversal because as I get it, you're pretty financially stable. I'm the motherfucker making albums on a shoestring budget. Oh
Yeah.
boy. Yeah, it's experimental music. That's how it goes. Okay, like we've reached the half-hour mark. I guess.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! It was a
Yeah.
real pleasure. This was Fold by Fold. Our guest today was Thor Kissing from the Netherlands. We will have all the links in the description. Everybody, check out Thor Kissing. Outsider musician, songwriter, producer. Lot of things, internet label enthusiast. Yeah, it really was a pleasure. This was Fold by Fold. We'll hear us again. I think next week there'll be Adam Navarro on the podcast, the very first episode we recorded, actually. And yeah, bye bye, fellas.
Yes. Bye.